they're the two power players.
What is this pace? FPX are up middle within 30 seconds. Now there is a response instantly from FF. They've taken over the control from B, and they've actually got a frag for it too. Sociable instantly finding Zipan. Big scalp to claim, but this is already a quick lean then towards A. Up short we go, and FPX playing pacey. Now this is a change. Normally methodical, slow, cautious, taking their time in every aspect, but here there is a pace to it, there's a quickness to it, there's a fire burning underneath them. Rosie already going to be finding one. The aim is so sharp here for FF. These boys are nuts. Now Demasix just left on his own, feeling a little isolated, just wants to join his buddies. Made a meal of it. Now they're close. Now they're right next to him. Now he's lost maybe that second of timing, and he's tucked towards the side. He can't take away from this now. He has to stay on this.
Spawn Brasco already closed the distance here, and it's not even going to matter. Angel gets shut down, and Fire Flux
perfectly, and already you're seeing the pressure. Look at the pace on these boys. They know exactly where they want to be, but Demasix grabs him by the heels and drags him back down. No quick fun for you. Hold up a second. So they've held off for now. FPX live to fight maybe the next layer of this hit.
Andrew actually gets himself into hell here, down to half HP. Brasco does have an angle over the top, but he's actually going to drop off the wall. Fireflux potentially considering exploring elsewhere on the map, but under 60 seconds now. Expect them to try and find a response here, or at least find an opening. Spike's still pretty much committed to A, though. There's still 3 players of FPX here to greet them.
I'm looking at that lurk up middle, which actually could be huge if the timing's right. The pinch comes in. The timing on the flash is perfect for Demasix, but the trades come out. It's Angel to make his presence noted. There's that play up short, but it's too late to make the impact that they needed. FPX weather the storm and really get the imperative one on the board if they fancy even a chance of bringing this close. Looks like an A start, and Zipan is ready for that. Lizzie tried to make a bit of a cheeky play, kind of ignoring.
Sushni undeterred. It seems the rest of them too. Oh, you got to destroy that dude. Oh. You got to deal with it. I'm sure the rest of Fireflux was just avoiding that. Didn't want to get pinged as well, but
there. 30 seconds
Sushni offered up the sacrificial lamb. Brasco actually, no, he won't catch Shout. Shout already on backside.
Oh, this is lacking that pace to it.
Yeah.
FF are just looking a little individual here. Yeah, they win towards the back side, but it's still a 2v4, and that would need a lot of mistakes from FPX, and it's not going to happen. FPX kept everything they needed in the right place, and they managed to convert. And actually, obviously, very well needed considering the scoreline, but I'm a bit worried about FF on the attack here. That was a little bit interesting.
Yeah, I was going to say, it forces everybody off short.
Yeah.
And towards A main, but Zipan does have that wall as well.
I was going to say maybe short. Yeah, it's been a problem with Angel being a nuisance there, and I guess Demasix, but it's Zipan this time to take the title. Finding 2 as they try to push towards A, instantly quelling the approach, and yeah, Sushi might give it a try, but it doesn't matter. Sushi is dead, he's gone. Spike's under control, and Zipan just sits here. He can sit here because by the time they have to clear everything back, he's been such a problem, and he refuses to go down.
And think bigger picture now. What was it? 3,500 plus. I think they were stacked coming back into this, even with a full purchase. So, valiant attempt, nonetheless, from Fireflux. And 1 round now separates them. Who'd have thought? Coming into this, Brasco down on the Guardian. Hunter's Fury, Showstopper, 1 away. How Fireflux handled this.
And it looks like a pacey piece, but it's not gone well. Angel's already found Sociable. And FPX seem all too aware of what they're trying to do here, and they're just managing this for now, maintaining.
Cover going out.
I look towards B's, not really paid off much here, but Demasix gets caught. Lurzy's caught Demasix, but where's that next step going to come from? Ori Lara's going to try and clear towards the back of the site, but this time the adjustment's made. 1 towards stairs, 1 towards the boxes. And Xiao ducks his head down, allows Shadow to take contact. Xiao and Shadow in combination looking so sharp, so deadly. It's 12-12. This one ain't over.
Creating some space on shore now. Demasix called upon. The paranoia going to keep him in position for the time being. Sociable slips the net. Can he find Angel? Angel actually finds him.
Angel in the first half wouldn't have won that fight, but he does now. He's come alive, he's found the form that he needs, and maybe FPX have found just enough to start closing this one out. Maybe. At this point, there's still players up against them. Laras, Sushni, and Brasco make it just two of them. Laras and Brasco in a 2v4. And FPX hold the line, they hold all the cards, and look at this, FF are just stuck.
Nowhere to go.
Player standing.
Angel will find another. Brasco full shadow. Do it, or do it the same way. So I'm all for this. Let's see it.
Yeah, show me what you got here. Looks like an aggressive start taking over Shower's control. Laris has to respect it and fall away. Let's at least get the information, but FPX is just powering through. It looks like utilizing that sky to just kind of at least clear close. Demonsic takes the cross, but actually doesn't get out from it. Sociable, a great first start here, and we have to wait to see the follow-up. What's the rest of this going to look like now? Ooh, weird plant. Okay, Spike is down though. And Shadow has been given a bit of an interesting gateway. Angel's been outdone, and actually Flux with a great response so far. Shao needs a bailout and he gets it. Two big frags, but that Spike plant, he can't get near it yet. Has to respect the nade coming through, and Sociable doing what he needs to. The guy is good at this. He is so damn strong.
An Angel towards B long. Fault lined across. Actually hits that first headshot and the second.
12 this hit, 35 seconds now, and of course the rotations are there, but so is the TP. And now suddenly, who is that sober? It's Laures. The timing's great. Oh, couldn't quite get that second. Labored on the spray, but he did at least get one. It's the 3v3 now. Spike's en route, gonna go down, and look at the purchase between these two.
Cheers. Angel gonna get some early information. On the back of that, Brasco just out of heaven. Zipan unnoted just yet, and he will actually punish that.
Last player standing.
To just Lurzi and Sushni, and Lurzi, last man standing. FPX have answered back in this round. Say odds stacked against Lurzi here. The smoke will go down. Try and just tap this out, but won't even go for the half yet. Try and just make it costly, but FPX will recover. And the owl drone for good measure. I think, yeah, no, we'll spot both. And the third piece of utility noted here, but Demonsic actually going to punish Sociable through the TP. It's an opener for FPX.
This is, again, look at the buy that FPX have. This shouldn't be as dangerous as it is, but suddenly it's starting to mount up. You can see Shushni a little bit more cautious now. Ult sent down, but she's still alive. He's found a little bit of peace and quiet in all the mayhem. He's going to strike now. Good timing on that, but there's a trade out for Zipan. It's still dangerous, and maybe a little overconfident from Laures there. Punishment from Shao. Lurzi leans in. Doesn't matter. FPX are punishing every one of these confident peaks.
He's got a fighting chance of this. Shao going to back up towards Garden. Unnoted. Gets out of dodge. Sociable unnoted just yet. We'll find the first, and that's the Spike. But Shadow there. And Angel to respond. Unimportant. Bring it down, but a 3v2 now in favor of Flux. With the Spike planted. But Shao and Angel can get done here. It doesn't look like they're going to play this aggressively.
Where is everyone hiding?
That's going to throw a spanner into the works, isn't it? Shao now trying to stay a little mobile, move out of position to maybe give himself a chance on this fight, and it does play an Angel.
No way.
The crossfire holds. This is going to be on Brasco to pull out something of a miracle now. Angel, what a position off the back of Shao there. Time by it. There is Shadow on long still, but that's about it. But they're actually facing this. FPX, Angel, what? Two huge frags back to back, and that's a problem now. FPX winning this round was not what it's meant to be like. This was meant to be the one on the board for FF. They had the rifles coming out, they had it all, and then Angel takes a mad fight, finds two with a sheriff, and then just fades away into the smoke.
Spam comes through the smoke. FPX just holding strong. I say that, Shao will fall. Only a one-man advantage here.
If they get Angel, game on. They don't get Angel. Angel's got that feeling right now. Zipan closes down the round, and that's now with Angel gone, who's been the gatekeeper of this. They can't do much about it. Flash goes in. He's got a second to follow. Shao's going to take up that position. He knows that there's trouble. Flash goes again. He's blind, but Shao isn't sitting. Anti-flash.
Oh my God.
Eats three alive. Lurzi, Sushni, Brasco, all dead and buried, put to bed. Zipan lines him up and knocks him down. Sociable still being the first man forward. Weighing heavily on his shoulders now. He can't get it. Angel's denied him, and he's been good at finding that. Laurez, though, has picked up the mantle. Picked up where his buddy left off. Seekers go in. Tries to deal with one. Does. Still two more heading on through. They know the positions now, but there's the captain. There's the IGL finding Angel. And now Shadow trying to play back in through on Lamps. There's two players here on the other side. They want these fights, but it's a 3v3, and the spike is not down. So the time is yet to be favorable to FF, but they want further fights. They're still trying to lean forward, and it all goes wrong. Falling to pieces for FF, but the victory for FPX.
We've seen at least two players here. The answer is yes. They're going to steam forward into these weaker weapons. Nice deep flash, but nothing really going their way on forZe's side. They're going to have to back out of this and play a retake as FPX get that spike on the floor. I like the snake bites, though. Huge delay potential coming in from Zeddy, but instead Shadow's just going to go up top and get it planted there.
Spike planted.
It makes things a little bit more awkward for any after plants that they might have prepared. You can see Angel currently sat back watching for any flanks to be coming through. It becomes quite a bit more difficult with the current weaponry. Saigetsu actually manages to find one. They don't realize they Xiao's that close, though. It's still becoming incredibly costly, and a rifle now picked up for Zeddy actually gives him a real chance. The remaining couple of players are low, but they may not have the lineup for the plant. They do have one to stop him from jumping up in the first place. FPX get themselves around, but for a bonus for forZe, I do feel like they've somewhat given that one over to FPX.
Poison's off.
Well, let's see if another goes their way, as Artist is already taken down, but this B site has a lot of defenders on it already. Four-man stack. All of the defensive forces are here, but look at that late wall down. Something we've seen from Angel a million times when it comes to playing Icebox, that he holds onto that wall until the late stage of the game. But forZe have managed to close in a lot of the distance as the wall falls. The kills quickly go FPX's way, and no more stress, as that side is clearly taking the third round. forZe.
Oh, they might have an idea now. I think the Tigers just spotted almost everything. However, they're going to get blinded up. The flash was decent. Unfortunately, the weapon's not going to allow for too much more, and Saigetsu going to be the last man standing. Classic in hand. A kill here would be great, and we are going to see Zipan take a little bit of early damage. It's not been the best of times for him so far. The dual peak is good, but it's only going to be a trade. The wall off will only slow them down for the moment. In fact, it will barely slow them down at all. Angel's going to continue, but again,
but they don't have a Viper to play with here, so post plan's going to be pretty tough. That's why they push up. They try to get some extra control. Dimasic wins the duel in towards the spawn, dropping Artist, and the flank play from Shadow is so clean. This is terrifying. If you're, they have so much ground to cover and so little time to do it. And then through the window, Shadow gets the timing on the first and the swing to bring it 6-4 with a 3K. Absolutely gorgeous work from FPX. They
Argion on the other side.
I've got
Gonna have one in hand. Coffee's not at the best of times, I'll be honest. I think this operator player's been a little bit rough so far in this map, and already it's gonna go a bit wrong on the other side as Angel has just walked in and found a double entry. Xiao not actually gonna get anything, but it may not matter too much. You're 4 versus 3 and after plant, and this time, well, Mitch, they've got that utility.
That they do. I'm surprised the pit hasn't gone up just yet. You know, Angel's he's taking his time. He's even just going for the pure post-plan setup. You don't have to use all your ultis just because it's the last round, and they're going to assure victory through more conventional means. Wall goes up. It's over on the defensive side, though. Xiao's still going to be able to make those angles work when it comes to the Marshall. I don't know how Hudgen has won that. They'll be dropped after. Trade is there. Hey, this is a good round. forZe bought nothing. Literally nothing. And they end up... Hey, it'd be great if it was like the Super Bowl, you know, if they got a ring. That would have worked better.
It would.
And this is going to be the defensive side retake of your dreams, evidently, because they are just tearing them apart. forZe have got weapons this time, and it looks worse than the damn eco. It's just GG. Just run away. Save the weapon, my dude. Oh. Well, that's not a save, but... 4 players in tube spotted. Now FPX can crunch in on this, and they're just spraying away. Oh god, it's disgusting. Fish in a barrel, and they are taken down. Or is it now having to fight back? They've used the res. They've lost Coffee, who got res. Artist, who was part of that res. Now here comes the ultimate on the site. A desperate attempt to get a plant down, and says he's on top. Why is he on top when he's used his ult? Tom, what was that?
I've got your trail.
It's not looking great. Dimasic actually going to go for a bit of a hero in the face, and oh, Shadow. Oh, it's gone so badly wrong. Luckily, they still have Zipan available to at least make things costly once again. There's no free rounds when you've got these youngsters on the board, and Xiao's going to try and make things incredibly costly. In fact, it's looking winnable. He gets his second now and leaves Coffee alone.
A tough clutch and shot in the back. An unwinnable one. FPX. Oh, jump hurt there. Oh, never mind. Sugetsu's going to be shut down. And the rotate to the A site commences. And let him know that he's wrong. But in this case, I will say, forZe playing beautifully with Yoru. Playing beautifully, full stop. But not this time around for Coffee. He's going to be shut.
Falls aside, however, so Angel might just have a field day here, and they're going to try and reclaim Oboe control, and Angel will do just that. Again, the last man standing. And with 47 HP, okay, a couple of them are low, but well, Angel's not going to allow for any shenanigans. 8-5, FPX bounce back, and
this is one of the things about this team. Look at the setup they have, Tom. They have 0 info in A. They have had none for quite a while. And yet they are comfortable to just maintain a 5-man stack on B with these pistols in hand. They are willing to roll the dice on that, not play too aggressive until the moment the opportunity presents itself when they start to rush down middle.
Gonna leave Shadow completely blind, as he will at least get his heal as they tap the spike. Here comes that pot flash, but well, it's not really done anything at all.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. FPX shut it down, using Shadow's flashes to time their peaks, blind up their opponents, but this fight on Bathroom will define it all. Artist, oh, just about gets it done. Here comes the teleport back,
30
presumably,
seconds left.
as they wall it off and they go for the plant. Now they know that this is full A commitment, and what a shot! A shock dart through does massive damage, and that is a great punishment from Artist to make sure that they pay for it. With time, I'm a blood.
There is also a res available for Zipan. If he can somehow get this kill onto Bathrooms, I'm almost certain that he'll go for the res. Currently sat there waiting. We're also going to see the Viper's Pit just to try and lock out some of these other positions, stop the wraparound from being possible. Xiao has connected a shot, though. Zipan's just found another one. And with the pistol, somehow FPX have managed to make this work. Not a lot to go on. This pot flash is going to have to be ridiculous, and it will catch. No one checks. Not one person checks the close right angle. Why is that, FPX? They get away with it. The fact that Artist doesn't get 3 kills there. They are lucky as hell. Lucky as hell.
There are a million scenarios in which that goes so much worse for FPX, and there is one where it works out like it did. They are so lucky. Always seems to be on those retakes, and well, certainly doesn't do anything too great for your stats when you're always having to fight into. I want to see forZe take it all the way. The FPX probably don't share the same sentiment. The opening kill goes their way, and now forZe want to push into the B site, but will they? After being spotted and slowed like that, it looks like they will.
I think also the last man I want to be pushing right now is Xiao. He's been a superstar in this map so far. Zipan also such a strong position that they can't really do anything out with him walled off, and already he's gonna get a double there. It leaves Artist as the last man standing, and Xiao is there to finish it off. One of the cleanest rounds we've seen so far in overtime. Eventually, Angel is going to spot that is clear. And this could be a bit of a problem, because they're now trying to make a play through mid. Never mind. An instant headshot onto Zipan, the trade onto Xiao, and Angel taking a lot of damage to try and hold on to Lamps.
But he is still in charge of it as he comes out spraying, ready for them to already be fighting. The flash is so good. He right-clicks it and swings in. It's the 1-for-1 trade. And the flag for the double. Dimasic shuts them down. Zeddy's got it all to do yet again. Creeping up behind. The shot to Dimasic is good. And Shadow remains for now. Zeddy needs to win this one out. He now knows where Shadow is, but he can't land the shot.
back in the grass. With 25 seconds left, Zipan could end this round in his tracks. The first goes his way, but Coffee so quick on the trade. But again, there's this flank. Demasik has caused them problems so many times. Angel is already going to drop another with the operator and trying to be a little bit sneaky, try and bait that timeout. And there goes Demasik again. These flanks have been phenomenal, and he will close it with a triple. It is 21, the lead again for however many times it's been taken by FPX.
One of the worst. If you don't check your corner when you walk through, he's walking away with 2 or 3 kills guaranteed. Playing it with a ghost as they walk by. They don't clear it, but Artist eventually swings and spots him. That's the... Oh, how has he done that? Right-click them through a smoke, and a third has got his way. He's just tearing them apart. My God, up above, Xiao is doing damage. Already 3 kills here in the pistol round, and forZe have a man disadvantage just because of him. Artist, I think, has been spotted up close, and Zipan right-clicks him to death. Why would you ever buy a ghost when this weapon's on the market? Xiao tagging up Zeddy makes it so much easier for Demasik to deal with them, and that is going to be 1-0 for FPX. If the ult economy is evenly traded, forZe end up in a better position because of the value that they can presumably get out of Coffee's ulti. Also, Coffee's been switching around what agent he plays, and he looks incredible on every single one.
Going to be left to try and defend the res. Zipan said it earlier, the man sheriff, it's not a disadvantage for him.
But once they've taken that control, they have nothing but ranged duels offered up to them. Dropping down to the A site would be a little bit risky. They have Astra Stars to try and
30
work
seconds left.
with instead. And it looks like they're just going to fall back down the round. Go for it in more of a conventional split. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, if Artist is playing Heaven here, with 10 seconds left, all they have to do is delay. Cost them time, and Artist has made it away. He's tucked in the corner. Sheriff on site. Shadow not getting it. Reloading and not being pushed down. Hudson just ready on the angle, and he loses the duel. It's not the round I would have guessed FPX won, but they'll take it. Putting it 5-2. Stopping forZe from really just running away with this one. It's like a game of Mousetrap. Blast backs in and they go, nope. Sit down for a minute. Get slowed, get killed. I mean, Coffee is not happy right now. He's wishing that he had a little gate crash to just TP out of there.
Poison's off.
Don't get Harry started. I don't want that coming back.
Well, you see, guys, if Coffee was playing a race, he wouldn't have blast packed in.
Shadow's actually going to have to try and get aggressive, otherwise he's going to get caught up in all of that utility once again. The gravity well pulling him back. The space on the site looking to be garnered. He's managed to hold, and actually Angel's gone into the back corner. Now, he might have been spotted, but the likelihood is they're not going to clear Angel properly, and it doesn't even matter. Even though they see him, eventually it's Zipan who ends up getting the kills from above. It's left.
Zipan's healed himself all the way back up to 100. I mean, look, that looked like it was going to be a lot worse than it actually was. Dima! Oh, he's landed the headshot. But Artist just heals himself.
Still going to take the control. This isn't a fake either. The rest of the team are looking to try and rotate in alongside him. He's hoping he can find them some sort of entry. The cam actually not destroyed. Gives that little bit of information. And Saigetsu is already going to catch off Zipan. The spike has still managed to make it to the side, and he jumps through onto Shadow as well. Loses a teammate, but they're not going to mind. A 4 versus 2 situation. Both players locked into the site. Demasik knows it. He needs to find a battle, and he will get one.
That was the low HP Sugetsu. There's a couple more players, though, on the way. Coffee hit down to 12 and have a tough time doing much. The right-click classic should never be underestimated, though. That wall coming down as we speak. It leaves Coffee and Hudson in the open. Beautiful stuff. Zeddy with it all to do. 1v2. Up close left, he's got one, but he can't find any of the shots. Oh, it's painful, but it won't be happening for forZe. FPX